Hello students, welcome back to English lesson with Miss Juwita. In this session, we're going to learn from Backpack Workbook Unit 6, page 51 until 54. So please prepare yourself and pay attention to this video lesson. Firstly, we do exercise 1 on page 51. Listen and write. Use words from the box. Dengarkan dan tulis. Gunakan kata yang terdapat di dalam kotak, yaitu 8, 9, 1, and 6.
Unit 6. Every day. Page 51. Activity 1. Listen and write. Use words from the box.
Tick-tock, it's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock, it's time for school. Hear the bell? That's my warning. Now it's 1 o'clock. Time for lunch. 1 in the afternoon. I know that it's lunchtime when I hear this tune. It's 6 o'clock. Homework time. 6 o'clock in the evening. Now I get my homework done. I really like my reading. Tick-tock, it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock at night. Time to go to bed. Time to turn out the light. From the morning to the afternoon, in the evening and at night, I do all the things I do when the time is right.
Next, exercise 2 on page 52. Look and write, use number words. Lihat dan tuliskan dengan menggunakan kata bilangan. So, before we do this exercise, let me tell you about how to read the times on the clock and how to write them. Now, take a look for this clock face. There are two hands on the clock face. They are long hand or minute hand and short hand or hour hand. Nah, perhatikan gambar jam ini. Ada dua jarum yang kita kenal dalam bahasa Indonesia, yaitu jarum panjang atau disebut dengan jarum menit yang menunjukkan menit, dan jarum pendek yang menunjukkan jam. Remember, when the minute hand is pointing at the number 12, we say it is something o'clock. Now look at again to this clock face. What time is it? Look at the long hands or minute hand is pointing to number 12. Meanwhile, short hand or hour hand pointing to number 7. So we can say or we can answer it is 7 o'clock. Atau jam 7. Now let's do exercise 2 on page 52. Now take a look the clock face number 1. What time is it? The long hands or minute hand is pointing to number 12. Meanwhile, short hand or hour hand is pointing to number 3. So, it's 3 o'clock. Nah, di sini kita diminta menuliskan jawaban jamnya dalam bentuk kata bilangan. Next, number 2. What time is it? Look at the long hand or minute hand is pointing to number 12. Meanwhile, a short hand or hour hand is pointing to number 8. So, it's 8 o'clock. Next, number 3. What time is it? Look at the long hand is pointing to number 12. Meanwhile, short hand or hour hand is pointing to number 5. So, it's 5 o'clock. Next, number 4. Do you know what time is it? Right, it's 9 o'clock because long hand or minute hand is pointing to 12 and short hand or hour hand is pointing to number 9. Next, number 5. What time is it? Yes, right. It's 6 o'clock. Next, what time is it? That's correct. It's 10 o'clock. Selanjutnya, lihat gambar jam pada nomor 7. Jarum panjang mengarah kepada angka 12, sedangkan jarum pendek mengarah kepada jam 1. So, what time is it? Yes, right. It's 1 o'clock atau jam 1. Selanjutnya, perhatikan gambar jam pada nomor 8. Jarum panjang mengarah kepada angka 12, sedangkan jarum pendek mengarah kepada angka 7. Jadi, jam berapakah ini? Ya, benar. Jam 7 or 7 o'clock. Next, the last number. Do you know what time is it? Look at the long hand or minute hand is pointing to number 12. Meanwhile, short hand or hour hand is pointing to number 12 too. So, do you know what time is it? Yes, right. It's 12 o'clock atau jam 12. Now we go to exercise 3 on page 53. Write when or what. Tulis when atau what. When artinya adalah kapan, yang fungsinya menanyakan waktu. Sedangkan what artinya apa? Di sini fungsinya sebagai menanyakan kegiatan apakah yang dilakukan. Number 1, I will help you to answer. Blank, does he get dressed? Titik-titik, dia berpakaian. He gets dressed in the morning. Dia berpakaian di pagi hari. Nah, kata tanya yang tepat dari pertanyaan ini yaitu when, kapan. Karena kalimat tersebut menanyakan kapan dia berpakaian di pagi hari. Number 2, do they do after school? Mereka lakukan setelah sekolah. Perhatikan jawaban dari pertanyaan nomor 2. They play football after school. Mereka bermain sepak bola setelah pulang sekolah. Nah, ada kegiatan di sini. Jawaban yang tepat atau kata tanya yang tepat untuk pertanyaan nomor 2 yaitu what. What do they do after school? Apa yang mereka lakukan setelah pulang sekolah? Mereka bermain sepak bola setelah pulang sekolah. For number 3 until number 5, you do by yourself at home. Next, exercise 4 on page 53. Write, use words from the box. Nah, perhatikan kata yang terdapat dalam kotak. Ada 4 keterangan waktu yang berbeda, yaitu 9 o'clock, jam 9, 7 o'clock, jam 7, 1 o'clock, jam 1, dan 3 o'clock, jam 3. Selain itu, kamu perlu memperhatikan keterangan waktu pada masing-masing nomor. Seperti nomor 1, in the morning, di pagi hari, at night, di malam hari, in the afternoon, pada nomor 3 dan 4 yang artinya sore hari. Nah, dengan keterangan waktu tersebut akan memudahkan kamu untuk memilih jam yang tepat untuk melengkapi latihan 4. Number 1, I will help you to answer. I get dressed at blank in the morning. Saya berpakaian titik-titik di pagi hari. Nah, biasanya jam berapa kita berpakaian di pagi hari? Nah, lihat jawaban yang terdapat dalam kotak. Kira-kira jam mana yang tepat untuk jawaban nomor 1? 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 1 o'clock, or 3 o'clock? Yes, great, 7 o'clock. I get dressed at 7 o'clock in the morning. For number 2 to number 4, you do by yourself at home. Next, exercise 5. Look answer the questions. To answer the following questions, you need to pay attention to Mario's schedule below. Morning, feed the cat, artinya memberi makan kucing. Afternoon, play football, artinya bermain sepak bola. And then night, do homework, mengerjakan pekerjaan rumah atau PR. Number 1, I will help you to answer. What does Mario do in the morning? Apa yang dikerjakan atau dilakukan Mario di pagi hari? Now look at Mario's schedule. In the morning, feed the cat. Nah, cara menjawabnya sebagai berikut. Mario adalah anak laki-laki dan kita ubah menjadi he ke dalam bentuk subject pronoun. Nah, he kita letakkan posisinya di awal kalimat karena he merupakan subjek dalam kalimat tersebut. Kemudian diikuti oleh feed the cat. Nah, kata feed di sini ditambahkan s karena subjeknya adalah tunggal or singular subject. So, the verb that we use is singular verb. Untuk nomor 2 dan 3, kamu lanjutkan di rumah. Lakukan sama seperti cara menjawab pertanyaan nomor 1. Well, students, that's all about our lesson by today. Please keep studying and practicing at home about what we have learned by today. And don't forget to complete your last week assignment, that is listening assignment, to Google Classroom. Thank you for your kind attention and see you for the next video lesson. Bye!